Hi all, in this video we'll see logs pipeline. Okay, what is the log pipeline? Why we are using log pipeline? I'll explain you. But before that, as we see in our previous log monitoring video, I have enabled the same log monitoring here. This is what my log file. Okay, custom log monitoring I have enabled, and here I'm going to send one log. Okay, echo double quotes, and my log I have kept it here. So this is what my log. Okay, this log I'm going to send to this file. Already I enabled custom log monitoring. If you don't know, then you can go and check my previous video how to enable custom log monitoring. Okay, so I'm sending this log. I'll go and check whether I'm able to see my log monitoring here in the portal. Okay, Datadog portal. Okay, I'll go there, logs. It will take some time to come here. Let me refresh. Yes, I'm able to see my log. Okay, so if you open your log, see here, it is a raw log it is showing. Okay, last time you might seen some attributes here, correct, under the field and attributes, because I enabled my pipeline, that is why it was showing. But by default it will be not, there will be no pipeline will be enabled. Okay, so your log will become like this. This is your raw log. Okay, what customer requirement is, they want to monitor, they don't want to see raw log, correct. If you want, you can directly create dashboard and you can see this, correct. Let me show you in dashboard. See, I'll go to dashboard, I'll create one dashboard. Okay, so new dashboard, something, I'll create a log monitoring. Okay, I create, then here I can go with the list. Okay, if I go and list your log, okay, then you can list it. You can list it here. And last time we see that if you want to filter particular log, then based on the taggings you can filter it here. Okay, so let me filter with service name. Okay, service name will be my app. Okay, so this log is showing, but if you give this panel, or if you give this dashboard, they don't want these types of dashboard, correct. They want to see, customer is telling that, so I don't want to see raw log. Okay, instead I want to see only failure logs. Wherever event type is coming error, I want to see only that one. And it should show me id, what is the id, and what is the process status, and what is the which db instance this occurred, and what are the details why it failed. Okay, then how many records failed and how many records success. So this is what they want to see in the display, correct. But here if you go and take this, if you go and create dashboard, it will show the raw log. Customer don't want like that. If you want to do that, then what you need to do, you have to create one more called something like time series, or you can use table also. Okay, you can use table format also. The moment when you are taking table format here, how it is coming, it is coming service and count, it is coming, correct. So if I don't want based on the count, okay, then you can create, you can remove here. I want service as well as I want whatever they are telling, correct. What they're asking, they're asking, so this is what my log, correct. So they're asking, I want event type first, sorry, id, I want id. Are we seeing any id here? If you go and check at the rate id, so there is no id here, correct. There is no id. Or even though if you select user id, it is showing there is no data, because this is previous logs things, or by default it will be there, but you don't have any attributes like id. Okay, for that what you need, you should convert your log into json format or attributes format, we could say. How we could, how we can convert this log? See, here you have log, correct. So this is what the log, this log you have to convert here like id and error type, event type. After that it should be record field, something like that. You have to convert this log, raw log, into json format or fields and attributes. then only these fields and attributes you can access in the dashboard. By default, it is thinking that complete all these message is the one single variable. The moment when you are converting this into part by part, like fields and attributes, it will take each and everything as a variable. For example, this one, blue color, wherever you are seeing in the blue, like this one, not blue, event type, okay, before semicolon, wherever you are seeing DB instance, record status, correct. So all these things are convert as a variable so that you can see which variable you want. You can select it in your dashboard, and according to that, you can create it. Okay, so that is why we need log, we need sorry, pipeline. Okay, so what is pipeline, how it will work, I'll give you one simple example. Okay, if you have something, your this one, so you have the pipeline here, you have the pipeline. So you are sending some water here. So in that water, this is RO cleaning pipeline, just imagine like that you are sending raw water. Okay, so first it will do some process, after that it will remove something, after that one more second, process number 2 it will go, then process number 3 it will go, then finally you will get drinking water or RO water you will get. Okay, RO water you will get here. So same like here also we are going to use pipeline. So in this pipeline my raw logs will be, I'm going to send my raw logs. From that log to I'm going to convert into JSON format or fields and attribute format, and then that output I'm going to get it in the Explorer, in the log Explorer. Correct. So before entering into your this log Explorer, where this one, correct. Before entering into this log Explorer or before entering in the log, whenever it's displaying log to you, correct, from your you are sending logs from your application, that application to this Datadog log Explorer I'm able to see, correct. So in between, first it will go to log filter, then only it will come and display here. The in that in this case you have to be very specific and very clear. See this log, it will show, before showing here it will go to your pipeline, then it will filter, after that only your log will come and see here, so that you cannot see your raw log. Okay, how can we create pipelines, how can we create pipeline, so that I can convert my message into different attributes. Okay, so for that we have here pipelines. Okay, I'll select pipeline, and here you have browse pipeline. See, you have some ready-made pipelines also. Say for example, if you are filtering, if you want to filter any of your active queue, the log is coming from active queue application, then you can select this filter. Or if you have airflow, okay, and you have many filters, ready-made filter they have created, you can go with that also. If you are collecting any Argo CD log, then you can select it. Okay, I'm going with the raw. If anything if it's not matching to you, see, you can select this and you can edit according to you as well. But this is very easy, we select and we can go ahead. But I'm going to create my own raw logs. Okay, if you want to create your own pipeline, raw pipeline, see here something, if the log coming from source equal to go, then this pipeline will be executed. Now I'll disable it, so all the pipelines are disabled as of now. So these pipelines are and all created, these two are I created for testing purpose, but this Golang and AWS Lambda, all those things are already, this is created. Okay, I just enable, see there is no pipeline in my system as of now. So what I will do, I'm going to create new pipeline. How can you create new pipeline? Add a new pipeline. So there, when you are adding new pipeline, here also you can filter it. How you can filter? So service should be my app. Okay, so only this. See, what is the advantage of filtering here? This particular pipeline rules or pipeline will be applicable only on this service, my service. Okay, service equal to my service. If your log is coming from, if your log don't have this tag, service equal to my app, then definitely it will not apply on those logs. Okay, like that you can create a number of pipelines according to your logs. So based on the filtering mechanism, how the filtering mechanism will happen, you can use the tagging. Say for example, someone is using some other logs, he's sending some other logs, but the service type is not my app, correct. So this filter will not applicable on those logs. Okay, not only one filter, you can use multiple filter. Okay, for example, host, if I have host, then By default host will be, you should be there. Let me check whether host is coming or not. Yes, host is coming. So like that. Now I kept two filters. Service should be my app and host should be this host. If you are sending the same log from any other host, then it will not apply here. It will not apply this particular rule or this particular log pipeline on this one. Correct? So you can filter here uh, based on your whatever you have, your based on your applications. This is why I'm telling tagging is very much important. Based on the tag what you can do, you can sorry, you can filter or you can apply. Okay, now I can give the pipeline name. So what is the pipeline name? Just I can give test logs. Okay, test log something I give. Okay, otherwise I'll give something called pet clinic. Okay, this is what my sorry, easy trade. So easy trade. So this is what my I'm going to use this pipeline for easy trade application. Correct. Attach extra tags. If you want, you can add some more extra tag as well. So tag should, if you want to add along with this log, if you want to add some more tags, you can add it. Okay. Test, sorry, tag. Just I'll give test. Okay. You can give whatever you want. It is not necessary you have to give tag. You can give dev or environment dev, something like that also you can give. Okay. Okay, but you should not give any space. Without space you have to give. Like that you can create multiple tags also, you can add it. If you want, you can add multiple tags as well. Okay, I have added. Now the description. Why the description need? Tomorrow after you leave from your organization, if anyone coming or even you, tomorrow if you come on open, you should know why this pipeline has been written. Okay, I'm typing this pipeline for this pipeline to filter logs. Okay, this file from pep, sorry, easy trade logs. Easy trade logs. Correct. Application logs. And finally you have the permission. So why, what is this permission? Tomorrow if anyone log in and see whether they can change this rule or not. They can change if they want to add one more tag, or if they want to add one more option here. Correct, one more filter if they want to add, whether they can have the access or not. That access you can do here. Edit access, and you can do restricted access, or if you want to add anyone. As of now we have not created any teams and roles and users. User, only one user it is there, that is mine. Okay, we don't have any teams or roles, so you can give the access based on the teams or based on the roles also you can give. Say for example, I'm giving the role, whoever having the read only role or standard role, all can. So I added. Okay, all can, what they can do, those who are having the standard role, they can come and they can edit. Okay, so they can we can give all this information. If you don't want, you can remove access also. Okay, I have given. Now I'll create it. The moment when you create, that particular log will be that particular pipeline will be created here. See, this pipeline, easy trade pipeline, will work only when this filter is this one is matching. Okay, based on where whatever logs having these two filters or these two tags, there only it will be applicable. If we don't have these two tags, then it will not applicable at all. Okay, this is enabled. I enabled this one. And still just we created the pipeline, we have not created the parser rules. Any rules we have not given, just we created the pipeline. Okay, so that we are attracting the user, or we are enabling the logs to come inside the pipeline. Now I'm going to create the parser rule. Most of the time we'll go for grok parser. Okay, you can do multiple, this steps is there. Correct, creating the rules, multiple rules you can write it. First stage rule, second stage rule, like that you can create multiple. So I'm go with the grok parser. So if you see, I can give the grok parser name also. Okay, so something like this is for grok, something grok. Okay, I give some name and parsing my log. See what happen, it will help you to, according to your previous logs, how to write your parsing rule. Correct, here your sample logs, here you have to give the rules, you have to write it. Why, what this rule will do, this rule will convert your log into json format or fields and attributes. Okay, why we are converting? Because after you convert only, you can see your variables. You can converting your log messages as a variable. Okay, that is why we are writing the rules. Now just if you click pass my log, then it will deduct and it will give you the matching rules. See here, everything it is automatically coming, level info record blah blah, everything it is coming. So by default it is creating the rule to you. Okay, if you want you can add the rule, one more rule if you want you can add it. Okay, if you are adding one more rule, what happen, I have one rule, let me add my rule, this is created by me. If I create this rule, that also will be matching. Okay, okay, this rule also matching. It is telling that which rule is currently matching. This autofill rule one is matching here. Okay, so if I have this rule, this is what the output I'm getting, correct? So date so it is converting my input as a date one something event type blah blah like that. But if I'll take this rule, I'll copy this rule and I just delete it. If I delete, then my rule will be apply, working rule. See here, working rule 1 will be apply. So the moment when I select this rule, error type records equal to everything it is coming. Okay, so this is what the output of my rule. If this rule I enable, this message will be converted into this JSON format, so that all this message whatever you have inside it, correct, I converted into variables. See, I converted into key value pair, that is the correct word. Key value pair I converted into key value pair. If I give this rule, say for example, just I copied, no, I given this rule, it is giving the preference to it. So it is telling that it is taking the date one and error type records everything. If this rule is okay, then you can go with the rules which is creating by them, or else you have to create your own rule. Okay, or else you have to create, sorry, I'll remove. Okay, and I'm going to add a new rule, parsing advance. Okay, sample logs is coming. Okay, I deleted rule, let me cancel it and start it because I deleted complete rules. Okay, again I create add parser, so I'm going to create grok parser here, grok. And here if you have different types of rules, if you have no different types of logs, if you have no, according to that it will have some other different type of rules. Say for example, now the same I'm giving this rule, okay, this message I'm giving. Say for example, I'll giving this one Johnson, this is my log. Okay, I'll send this log from my server. If I send, this is different type of log, but this will be match our two things. What is that? Anyway it is coming from the same user, same server, and second there will be service name also the same. Okay, I'll open this in different directory, sorry, different page, and let me go there. Okay, I'll cancel it, cancel, confirm. Okay, if you see here in the log, okay, you have both the logs are coming here. Okay, last 15 minutes, correct, I'll give you last 1 hour, so that both the logs are there. This one is user Johnson, this one is info. If you check this, here also there is no attributes, not a key value pair, it is not there. Now I'll go and enable the pipeline. When I'm already I created the pipeline, here I'm going to create a grok parser, correct, for that pipeline. Okay, let me remove. Okay, this is the what my pipeline. So I'm going to add this grok. So now I'll check service equal to my, why it is not coming here, why the previous is coming, because latestly this is what it is picked. Okay, if you want I'll go and I'll send that also again. Okay, so 2 times I'll send. So what happened, it will capture that as well. Okay, it will take last 15 minutes. If you want, if you want to create own pass the rule, then it will create last 15 minutes. Let me refresh this page, so both the logs should be there. See, all 3 logs are there. Now I'm going and create pipeline. When you create pipeline, already we created pipeline, we are going to create one log parser. You have to extend it add parser rule. So I'm going to use grok. So same name I'm giving grok. Okay. And parser, if you click, see two types of logs are there. If you want to filter two types of log, here if you see two types of different rules, it is automatically created. See, currently which rule it is selected, this rule it is selected. If these types come, it will convert like this. If you are selecting this one, then it will be convert like this. So the moment when you are selecting log number 2, it is selecting auto fill rule 2. Okay, the moment when you are selecting this log, then automatically it is taking auto rule 1. Okay, so like that, if you have multiple logs with matching with same condition, like service equal to my app and host equal to that one, two different types of logs we have, but it is matching the same filter. In that case, yeah, automatically what you can do, you can define multiple rules also here. Okay, I'm going with this rule, or I can create my own rule. Okay, normally let me take my rule, okay, which I created. We'll see whether it is passing with both the things or not. Okay, so now if I create, I delete this. Okay, so I'll go with this. So this one is matching, first one is matching, but second one is not matching for my rule. If you want to match second, then you have to add one more rule. That rule should be matched. Which one I selected? I selected this one, correct? For that, this is what the matching rule. Okay, so if I add, then that also will be match. Okay, now I remove this one, and I remove this one as well. I don't want to monitor this, so only I want to monitor this one, correct? So if I remove from here, okay, for from here to just this one. Okay, if I remove here, control X, see what output we are getting. Okay, dot star if I give, so what happened, it is matching. Okay, but there is no record. I'm not, these rules are not converting, which means the raw message only it will go. Okay, so what I will do now, it is there, and just till the date I'll keep it, and rest of the thing I'll remove it. Okay, and I'll give one, then dot star. Okay, till this ls plus control X dot star. Okay, it is starting here. Okay, then okay, let me give dot star here. Okay, so see here it is matching now. If you come here, this is also not giving any output, which means whatever I written, this is matching, but it is not giving me the output. Okay, I'll do one thing. I copy this rule. I have updated here. Now I'll just remove this key pair value. Okay, which one? From here to this one. Okay, only ID I keep. One minute, something is fishy. It is not giving me the output at all here. Okay, 1 minute. I'll show you. Confirm. So I'll write the log parser rule, the grok, then I give the sample. I'll give my sample data here. So this is what the data I copied, correct? For this data, I'm explaining you how you can create your own parser rules, correct? So here I'll give something name called G, something, whatever name you can give. So no match is there. I have now rule. So in that rule, just I'm going to give this worker rules. Okay, level, just I'm giving. See, the moment when I giving dot star, see here, this is what I wanted to show you. So why? Because in your organization you might have your different logs will be there. Sometime what happen, even though if you click on pass my log, that will be not suitable, that you have to tweak this rule some according to your requirement. See here, it is showing only level. Now I want, see, this is what the information it is coming level. Okay, if you change the name here, for example type, if you change the name called type, then it will give you type. See here, type it is giving, and it is taking the information from here, it is taking the content from here. Okay, so working rule one, this is also, you know, don't want, you can give your name also. Okay, so I just give your name. Okay, just you do real rule name you are giving, that's it, your name and working dot this one. Now if I want date and this one also, then you have to copy this and you have to add this till here. Okay, so just I'm giving and dot star. If you give this, okay, see here, now you are getting two things. One is you are getting type, and it is converting your date into this format. Okay, 17 blah blah, this format it is converting. Okay, like that, what you can do, you can create your own rule. Okay, for that you have documentation in Datadog. You can follow the documentation to create your own rule. Where is the documentation? If you see, here we have in this page, Datadog page. Let me show you. So this is what, if you type grok parser in Datadog, so it will help you to create this parser rule. You can create your own parser rules, correct? If you go through this page, okay, so under the event manager, event management, you have this grok parser rules. Okay, grok parser, how to write a rule for your own this one. Okay, for your own datas or your own logs. See here, this is what my log. If I want to filter that into this format, see, like user ID and date format, then you have to run this particular rule. And anyway, you have it will help you whenever you are creating. My parser rule will come and it will help you. If you click on that, it will help you. But even though sometime what happen, no, that will not provide what you are exactly expecting. Okay, in your format it will not provide. If you want to convert it into your format, then you have to tweak like this. So for parsing rules, this is just a name, you can give whatever name, and the word we are using, correct? For that word, this is automatically it will be replaced. User is the name. Okay, if you see here, user is will be the key, John will be the pair, correct? For this key, this is the pair, it will automatically, it will take space, connected is there here, and you are using connected and on. So this is same, whatever you want, the same content it will become. And after that, it is converting your date into this format, date yydd, this format. If you want to see, different formats are there. So for date, you can give like this, time zone id and boolean number, many formats are there. Okay, and you can follow this. In the bottom also you have multiple things. Say for example, key pair value you can convert like this. Okay, and you have like this also. See, for this is what my input. Okay, if you want, okay, I'll show first this one. So you can convert into key pair also. For example, this is what my log. Okay, this is what my log, input log. This input log, okay, I can convert in. If I want to convert, then I have to write a rule, just a key pair value, completely it will take as a data. So key, wherever you have the space, no, it will convert that, it will take that space and it will convert as a variables. Okay, key value pair. See here, here you have action, action equal to click. See, this is wherever you have equal to. Okay, action equal to click, id equal to 123, and user equal to Johnson. Okay, but if you see your this connect underscore date, it is not coming. Connect underscore date, it is not coming. That is what I said. Sometime what happen, no, here whenever you are writing the rules, that matching rule, even though if you click here automatically, which it is providing the rules, correct? When you click, that rule will not match what exactly you are expecting. During that time, you have to tweak something like that. Say for example, now if I remove this, okay, something like this, then see, date also came. So it is not accepting this slash, it is not accepting this slash. If you want to accept that slash, then you have to go and you have to search which key pair value I need to select it, correct? So if you come here, so this is what they have given. So here if you come down, this is what the key pair value. So what is your key value, and based on that, for example, if you have any slashes, then you can go and you can go with the slashes as well. Like that, you can go with your key pair, depends on your key pair value, you can select it here. Okay, and date format, if you have any date format, you can give like this. So my date format is here, something slash is there, correct? Slash 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 is there. So you can set your date format something like that. but that is not, I don't think this will match. We'll see. So it'll copy and let me paste this here. Key value plus, no, it is not matching. Okay, so you have to write something here. Keep this thing parsing rule. In online you have many parser rule, you can go ahead and you can do that. And second thing, if you see in this example only, the same type of log only, but here it has a space you have. If you see, same log only, user colon and space name is there, space Johnson connector type colon space this one and id colon space this one you have. Okay, so now the same kind of log only. See the difference between these two log. Here user equal to, this is equal to, and my log will be, the new log will be user colon, user colon. Even though this is matching with the same this one only, but it is coming only open and close braces. Why? Because there is no, it is taking everything is the this one single value. Okay. Now I'll delete this rule. How can we do write a rule for this? How can we do write a parser rule for this so that this message will be converted into fields and attributes? For that they have given this key pair value. You can go ahead and you can create your own rule. See, now I created my own rule. The moment when you're creating, see, you are adding. See, if you don't have to, if you don't give anything inside it, see, if you don't give it anything, see, it is coming like that. Wherever you have your data and without any space, then it will coming one, two, something like that. If you give the space, then your output will be changed. There is nothing is there, key pair value space. So we, because here you have the key, after that there is no space and all. This is what the key, there is no space. Okay. Now I'm giving, now I'm telling that, okay, go with space, go with this one without this one. That also not matching. So after that there is a space. So what I'm going to do, I will go and I'll give the space here. The moment when you're giving the space, then it is coming action ID user. Still this date is not coming. Correct. So then we have to think that if you want date, how we can check. So if you see in my this one, I have the dates. Correct. See 2020 blah blah, it is there. So that is why I selected date, this one. How I selected here? Because I checked what is the parser rule will be suitable for my date and time. Okay, see here, I go there and I'll check. Okay, this is what my date and time. If you see 2016 blah blah something is there. So same like here also, it is starting with year, month and date T22. So here also where we have T22. Okay, see here, date, year, after the T is there, timing, then this is what, either this one or this one, this will be match. Okay, and if you see, yes, this thing hour, minutes and seconds dot sss colon date. And the difference between these two, you can use both the things, you can use the same thing. So that is why I have updated here for this particular date. This particular word level will capture this one, and this one date and whatever I have declared here, that will be captured this one. Okay, after that, wait till this, it will capture. Then timestamp. So whatever you have inside the timestamp, that id is there, correct? For that I have used request id. Okay, it will match it. Rest of the all the things, it will capture the data key value. And here if you see, colon space I have given. Why? Because here each and every records have the colon space. So that is why this is what my log, and I created this parser rule. So this is what my log. Okay, if I go with this same key pair value, it is coming like this. Okay, it is capturing, it is capturing in this way, but I want specific. So that is why I have written a key value here like this, sorry, rule like this. Okay, I'll remove this and I'll paste, not info, wait, I have to go with this rule. Okay, okay, I need data in this format, correct? And here you can add some this one also, what is your helper, this one also you can add helper rule. That will be in advanced mode. I'm not going into advanced. Okay, as of now, just I am converting my raw message into key value pair. in the JSON format. So that is why I'm writing this rule. So this rule will convert my all these types of message into this format. I'll create it. Okay, I'll create it. Already I told that if anyone come with these two tag, that should be come via this pipeline. If anyone not coming via with these two tag, no problem. It will not filter anything. It will just send the raw log. Okay, and I enabled. And here also you can enable and disable. Example I'll show you one of the pipeline like Golang pipeline is there. If you take grok parser and another from here to this first filter, and after the whatever message is coming now from that another filter you can do, then you can remapper, date mapper, many things are there. So these many filters you can add, one parser you can add, and finally you can take whatever data you are exactly you want. Okay, like that you can create multiple rules also here. Okay, multiple parser you can add it here. Okay, now I have enabled. I'll give now. I'll go and show you. So I enabled, correct. The moment when you are enabling, it will not affect your previous log. Many people are getting confused. Okay, I have enabled now. Why my logs are not converting here and attributes? It will not work for your previous logs. You have to send. The moment when you're sending the logs again, okay, I'm sending this log and I will do some changes. Okay, and so 98, something like that. I'll just change and I'll send something like 3.0, something like that. I'll send the event type details or something. MongoDB 01 is there, correct? This is for instance 02. Okay. So now we have many logs. This is what the recent log came. If you open, see my log pipeline rules has been applied, and it is created. It is converted this message into fields and attributes, that is JSON format. Now you can use this ID field, invalid record level, everything inside your dashboard. And not only dashboard, even though you can use this for triggering the pipe alerting. Okay, I'll go to my dashboard. Which one is my dashboard which I created? Something log monitoring I created, correct? This is what I created April 3rd. So I'm going to add, see, I'll keep this dashboard as it is to show you the difference between these two. So I'll go with the table format. Okay, the moment when I open this table format, by default it is coming like this. So here I'm filtering. What my filter will be? So service should be my app, and I filter only the logs which is coming with error. What is the type? This is what the error type. If I want event type should be error. So I just here I mentioned event type should be error. If you give any logs without event type error, so for example it is coming like event type is uh, just like something like info. Okay, if I go there, if I create one more log, I let me create one more log with event type success. Okay, so what happened? This it should not. I don't want to, because see here I'm not talking about log pipeline. I'm talking about echo. I'm talking about the dashboard filterization. Okay, we are going to filter in the dashboard. So in the dashboard, I don't want these types of log. Okay, it will come in the log, normally log explorer, but I don't want in the dashboard. So wherever event type is error, only that event should be come here. And as of now, what it is showing? Only my app it is showing. What are the things customer requires? Customer requires that ID. Okay, so they want ID, from which ID it came. See, ID also came. After that, what he needs, the customer said that I want ID, and I want details. Okay, I want which DB instance. I want the process status. Okay, then you can select whatever you want. Okay, based on process status. See, process status also came. What is the status? It is failed status. Then what else they want? He said that, and what else we have? Process status. After that, DB instance, correct? So the underscore pipe symbol DB instance. See here, DB instance we have. DB instance also came from which instance, and they need the details as well. Why it got failed? Okay, the details also they need. Details also came. See, the details also came, and I don't want count. Correct? If you don't want count, you can remove the count as well from here. Okay, so sort based on the okay timestamp also I will take, so that I will sort based on the timestamp. Correct? So which time it came, something like that. And what record failed and record success, these two things also they want. Okay, at the rate record failed and at the rate record success and at the rate record invalid record, something like this. Okay, see, everything is coming here. DB instance, details, ID, invalid process, record failed, record success, everything I'm able to see here. Okay, invalid record, why it is coming, sorry, record failed, after that invalid record. Okay, 000 only it is there, no problem. Okay, see, now see this dashboard how it is looking like. Okay, and here if you want in the top 100 or top 10 like that also, because if you have a number of the records, if it is coming, if you want only top 5 or top 100, then only it will show top 100. Okay, it is based on the count, it can go based on the record fail, based on, so what happen, it will be sort. Okay, I'll sort based on the service, just I'll sort based on the service. Okay, what happen, if you have different service, then it will come different, but we already filtered, correct, only one service. Okay, so this is how it will be look like, and here you can do add multiple formulas, you can add it, you can play like anything here. When we discuss about dashboard, I'll try to explain, but here you could play like anything. After that you can go with the column formatting. So here ID is there, correct, so you can go and you can write your own rules also, you can add it here. Okay, after that you have unit override also, that I'll explain later, and context link, many things are there. Okay, now I will save it. See here, now it is looking like this. Now you can come to know what is the difference between these two dashboard. Which one customer will like? Customer like this dashboard only. And here it is coming log count blah blah, no. So this is the name of your panel. That panel name also you can change it here. See here, you have the panel name, correct? You can give logs, easy trade, logs, or status, something like that. You can type it, easy trade status, and here by default it will take whenever you're opening, no, by default it will come 1 hour. If you want your custom last 15 minutes or last 30 minutes data only I need, then you can do that and you can save it. Okay, the moment when you're saving, even though if it is 1 hour, it this particular panel will show you 30 minutes data alone. Okay, now if I give any data, so if I go and check, okay, now I'm giving success. Why? Because here success is there, correct? Success equal to blah blah, something is there. Now will it reflect here? It will not reflect. It will reflect here in the logs. Okay, in the log it will reflect, but it will not reflect here. Why? Because in the dashboard we have the filter. Here in the log there is no filter, correct? It will go to the pipeline, and whatever I have mentioned here, it will come here, and if you see, success is coming, correct? But in the log, sorry, in the dashboard, what we have mentioned, we told him that whenever my event type is error, then only it should come. Okay, so now I'll go and I'll send one error, this one logs. Okay, so this is what the event type error, correct? Event type error. I'll go and I'll change something like so this one is failed record is 50. Okay, and I'll go and due to something like that, I change some details, and I'll go and I'll remove something just I'm changing, I'm modifying, I'm sending. So now we'll wait. Let me check first it is reflecting here or not in the logs. Okay, I hope this is the one latest one. Okay, no, this is the success one. The mine is error one, correct? So let me check here. 1831. Okay, it came, correct? 803120 it came new log. Okay, the moment when I open, see here, error is coming. Now I'll go and check. It should come one more error. See, it came log record 50 and 2. This names also you can change it. Okay, at the rate is there, correct? This also you can change. Okay, you can change. We have option, and it is giving count how many times it came. Okay, in the same matching. Say for example, within half an hour. See, I'm not changing anything. If I send the same type of logs, okay, it will not add one more line here, and instead it will add the count. So it will come three times it came within 30 minutes. The same log came three times. That is what it will give it to you. Okay, and because of this, not only here you can use different types of widgets also. I'm going to use this one more widget. Okay, that is called time series. Okay, I have time series. I'm going to use logs only. Same filterization I'm going to do, and the service equal to my app. Okay, something like that. Here I'll go and I'll instead of everything I want to monitor only failed logs. Okay, something like failed, correct? So it is coming failed, records failed. Only records files I want to monitor. If you see here, if you select in that way, so it is giving. So record failed, three records failed. It came, and here one it came. Okay, failed is 98, 98. Okay, this is here you have to use all logs. Okay, I'll do this. Yeah, all logs only. So this is what the blue color, whatever you are seeing now. See here, 50, 98, 97. So three types of records are failing. Service is same service. Only one service we have, that is called my app service. All the three are my app service only. But this one is 98 times failed. And second, at 1824, again 98 times failed. Okay. And 1830, three records came. All the three records are 1938. Okay, if you go and select 97, then you can select it 97 here. Okay, you can select 97 alone. So you can remove this and you can remove this. So only 97 is there when this time. This time 97 failed records came, and same here also 97 records failed. Like that, what you can do, you can create your time series based record. This one also. See, this is how it will be look like. So you have different widgets you have based on what these widgets will be select based on your record, your requirement. Okay, most of the time people for log monitoring they will go and they will use this list or table only. Okay, hope this will help you. This is how we are enable the log pipeline by to filter your logs. Okay, and you to convert your raw log into key and pair value. I hope this will help you. Thank you so much.